Hey guys, welcome back to the start of a brand new week here in the WrestlingGM Universe. Hope you are having a great day. We kick things off with a backstage promo from Jack Lazarus and the Atlas division. You can see there are no longer Trios Championships because they have decided to relinquish them. They haven't really got time to be a trio at the minute because King and Steel have tag team aspirations while Jack has business to attend to with his brother Cage. So yes, they have been stripped of the trios titles, and I think we're just going to leave them off for a while until we can find some like a proper established trios to carry the division. So there we go. Then we kick things off with Blake Monroe and Tiffany Stratton, newly formed tag team, and we're going to call them the Blonde Bombshells. Let me know what you think of that. I'm guessing it could be a thing in reality in WWE. You never know. They took on and defeated Alexa Bliss and Britt Baker. They then challenged AJ Lee and Paige to a match for the Women's Tag Team Championship. Of course, we're already planning this. Now, the start of the triple threat matches for the new championship, the DWP Honor Championship. AJ Styles defeated Bron Breakker and Sheamus in a triple threat match, so he advances to the Fatal 4-Way, which will be happening on week 4 of Breakdown. So he is the first participant to qualify. Now, we have two singles matches. The winners of those matches will face each other next week, and then on week 4, the winner will face Liv Morgan for the Women's United States Championship. Bayley took on Asuka and defeated her, so she advances in the little tournament, mini tournament. I don't know how you want to do it. Backstage promo from the DWP Tag Team Champions addressing all tag teams, saying, "We're here, come and get us." You got to earn it though, because obviously they're heels and they would say that. Jade Cargill then defeated Charlotte Flair, so it's going to be Bayley versus Jade next week. The winner of that match will go on to face Liv Morgan on week 4. Continental tag team action, and the Dudleys defeated Gable and Jordan over from NxGen. Then got a backstage promo from Gunther. Why on earth did that score a 97? Don't really know. But he is on the hunt for a championship, and who confronts him? Bryan Danielson. Of course, Bryan Danielson is having stuff happen with Will Ospreay at the minute, and he's going to be facing Ospreay. Of course, there may be a few more participants in that match. More on that later. But Danielson has challenged Gunther to a match. If Gunther wins, he gets added to the match. That's going to happen tomorrow night on Culture Shock, so you'll be seeing that. Rhea Ripley then disposed of the newest member on the latest used, because this is her very first appearance, Amara Okoye from NxGen. She is up and comer, probably going to see her on NxGen a bit over the coming months and stuff, and see how much she progresses, but 92 for that, that's not too bad at all. In-ring promo from Cody, Cena and Roman. Of course, they are triple threat match happening at Immortality for Cody's undisputed championship, of course. So there you go. Should have put that longer, if I'm honest. Motor City Machine Guns lost to the Bucks. The Bucks actually winning a match for the first time in God knows how long. Backstage attack angle, Spike Cassidy attacking his dad backstage. Of course, they will be part of a triple threat match happening next week on Culture Shock, so got that to look forward to. An announcement angle that's starting tomorrow. There's going to be, just like the Women's United States Championship, there's also going to be a series of matches for the Women's Intercontinental Championship as well. So Naomi will be taking on Raquel Gonzalez, and Stephanie Vaquer will be taking on Julia. The winners of those matches will face each other next week, and then week 4, the winner of this overall tournament will face Sasha for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Main event, Kenny Omega took on Will Ospreay in a non-title match, and he beat him. So Kenny Omega is also in hunt for the television championship, and Gunther comes in and destroys them both. So yeah, we're looking possible for a Fatal 4-Way. If Danielson wins, obviously it will remain a trios, but you never know what is going to happen. Overall, really good show. Obviously, a couple of letdowns with the Gunther promo and the Rhea Ripley match, but that was kind of expected. Decent there, second in the ratings. We started getting... Oh, I think we actually got some coins for that. Lovely. That'd actually be quite nice. I think we maybe got 1, maybe 2. Actually, can't tell, but there you go. Anyway, we've got Culture Shock to come, and I've got a bit of planning to do. So, and obviously a dog. Here we go for Culture Shock, and we do have a championship change. Chris Jericho was not Intercontinental Champion for long because Seth freaking Rollins regained the title after losing it just a few weeks ago. And yeah, of course, we got the in-ring ambush from Dean Ambrose to Seth Rollins. Expect this to be a match leading to immortality. Backstage promo from Randy Orton. We had not seen or heard from him since his loss against Drew McIntyre at No Escape in Hell in a Cell. Speaking of McIntyre himself and the rest of Legacy, cutting in-ring promo, addressing all the success that they've had recently. Oba and Braun not so much because of their failed attempts at the Rampage Heavyweight Championship and Darby Allin. So just putting some feeders out there saying that there may be a breakaway in this group. So there you go. A tag team match. Marcus King. Darius King and Marcus Steele did defeat the Darling Brothers, so a really good match. Starting off the Women's Intercontinental qualifiers, I guess you could say now. Naomi did defeat Raquel Gonzalez. Eve Torres then cuts a backstage promo addressing, well, where's my opportunities? Julia then defeated Stephanie Vaquer, so it is going to be Naomi versus Julia next week. CM Punk and MJF then had a trade-in insults angle, as you can guess. I did put this a little bit longer because I'm thinking, well, they could probably do it, and they certainly did deliver. The triple threat match qualifier for the DWP Honor Championship, Kevin Owens did win against Jeff Hardy and Rob Van Dam. So he joins AJ Styles in the Fatal 4-Way for the Honor Championship. Edge then defeated Matt Hardy. Didn't really have anything for either of them this week, so just threw them together in a match. And Edge win, 93 for that, a little bit disappointing. Gaming competition angle, obviously they had a powerlifting competition not too long ago, and then they just had a gaming one. I think Cage won the powerlifting, so Jack wins the gaming one. I think that's how it works anyway. Stare down angle for Becky Lynch and Bianca Belair. Semi-main event, Liv Morgan and Sasha Banks went one-on-one, non-title. Liv Morgan did pick up the win. And the main event, again, another thrown together match, because these two could be opponents in the Honor Championship match. Put Hangman Adam Page and Austin Awesome together in a tag team match against the Lazarus brothers and the Dandridges. So I thought that was not a bad idea. So there you go, 100 for that. Top ratings, 13.39 million views. Awesome stuff. And yeah, I can't tell because you may be able to tell I spent some coins, and all will be revealed on that at some point in the future. Yeah, I did another thing which I don't know if you're gonna like it. Okay guys, Legends now, and we have a video reel for Brock Lesnar and Kurt Angle. Of course, they will be going one-on-one for the Legends World Championship. Of course, Kurt Angle winning that Fatal 4-Way last week. There is another Fatal 4-Way tonight, and the winner of that will go on and face Batista at Immortality. So, awesome stuff. We kick the night off with Scott Steiner successfully defending the newly introduced Legends Classic Championship. He defended successfully against Mick Foley. There is another announcement. Now, these 5 women, Beth Phoenix, Mickie James, Natalya, Trish Stratus and Victoria, will be going... they'll be having a match at Immortality, and there will be another Women's Championship, the Legends Divas Championship. Legends, over the course of time, will obviously expand into a much bigger women's roster. So I felt like this was the time to introduce this championship because of the amount of older women in-game that we're currently building up. Obviously, when they first start, they'll go in NxGen and then probably just go straight to Legends. We won't bother with Breakdown or Culture Shock or Rampage. 1 or 2 maybe, like Molly Holly and Gail Kim, etc. But yeah, there's and I tell you what, the design for it is really, really good as well. So these 5 women will be participating in that as we get a buck from Frankie. Tag Team Championship action now, and Triple H and Shawn Michaels successfully retain against Rey Mysterio and Rob Van Dam. And then, of course, they get confronted by The Rock and Stone Cold. They will be having their match at Immortality, of course. Abyss had a match against Eddie Guerrero for the Legends National Championship. Eddie Guerrero successfully retained. And then, of course, he is confronted by Bret Hart. I've literally just fed you your dinner, Frankie. Come on. Well, stop barking at me because I'm busy. I'm trying to record a show here, darling. I think you just might want a bit of attention. Anyway, China then successfully defeated Brianna Fury from NxGen and then gets confronted, or ambushed, I should say, by Lita. The Magnum brothers then successfully defeated Goldust and R-Truth in just a regular tag team match. And Kane defeated Sting. Bit of a random one, I know, but yeah, why not? We can do it, so why not? And fatal four-way action here. You can see there was a bit of commotion at the end. And The Undertaker, of course, he will be facing Batista. He defeated Booker T. Goldberg and The Big Show. Now then, the ambushes. Batista and Brock Lesnar ambushed the Undertaker even. Kurt Angle then ambushes Batista and Brock Lesnar. And then there's a stare down. These two will be having a tag team match next week. Kurt Angle and Undertaker versus Batista and Brock Lesnar. I think that's going to be pretty sick. I'm quite happy with that as the show went on. A couple of little letdowns. I mean, China, Brianna Fury, that was absolutely fine at 95. And the Magnums beating Goldust and R-Truth for 99. I will take that, and 99 for the Undertaker match as well. But yeah, another great show, 9.89 this time. And we get another gold coins offer. Just been paid. No, certainly not worth it. Anyway, that's Legends done. Next Gen is to come. Will we find out the identity of the masked man yet? I'll see. We'll see. Okay, some of this may come across as a bit random. It was certainly random to me a little bit, but here we go. Let's get on with it. Next Gen, action-packed, certainly. So LA Knight successfully defended the Next Gen Universal Championship against Adrian Neville. Of course, he gets attacked again by the masked man. There is going to be news regarding the Next Gen Universal Championship later on tonight as well. So we've got that to look forward to. Chelsea Green successfully defeated Io Sky to retain the Next Gen Women's Championship. Just had a bit of rice stuck in my throat. Awesome. Just before we go any further, I realised I forgot to put the Danielson-Gunther match on Culture Shock. I'm going to be doing it on Breakdown next week. So, and it sort of makes sense as well because it television championship. You kind of say it's related more to Breakdown. So yeah, we'll just do that. In case you guys were wondering. So yes, Chelsea Green successfully defeated Io Sky. Cora Jade then challenges her, as you do. Video reel just addressing what happened last week with the new Nexus as they exiled Robert Price. Then, bit random, but Ricky Saints successfully defeated Cole Maddox, and he is your brand new Next Gen All Elite Champion. Well, there you go. I think he lost it to Cole originally, and now he's just won it back. So, awesome stuff. He then, of course, gets ambushed by Robert Price, of course, now a babyface. But then who ambushes Robert? Well, it's Moose, of course, now an official member of the new Nexus, basically replacing Robert. He got revenge on Robert for what he did to Ricky, but then Robert got revenge on Ricky anyway. There you go. And then the alliance formation, as you do, kind of thing. Wallace then defeated Andrade, non-title match, but Apollo Crews then cashed in, and he is your brand new North American, Next Gen North American champion, I should say. Apollo did win that match quite recently, which gives him the opportunity to cash in on any Next Gen mid-card title, and he has. He's the brand new North American champion, defeating Andrade. Awesome stuff. And another new championship, the Next Gen Prime Championship. Alberto Del Rio is your very first champion. I don't know what we're doing with this. I had the title, and you're thinking, well, let's just use it. And yeah, Alberto outlasted Buddy Murphy, Dragunov, Lethal, Sikoa, and Zack Sabre Jr. So there you go, very first Next Gen Prime champion. Christopher G then won a fatal four-way match. He will go on to face Graham Price for the Breakout Championship, and then of course Graham does ambush him after the match. There is an announcement by Austin Awesome, you know, the semi-retired in-ring performer, turning like kind of general manager kind of thing, and he has announced along with LA Knight that there's going to be a series of triple threat matches next week, 5 of them to be precise, and the winners of those will advance in a 6-way at the pay-per-view facing LA Knight for the Next Gen Universal Championship. So that is going to be some good fun. Ronda Rousey successfully, easy for me to say, defeated Lyra Valkyria to retain the TV Championship. The Price Brothers then defeated the Darlings to retain the NxGen All Elite Tag Team Championships. Backstage promo from Cash and Dax, along with Cass and Garcia. They will be in a triple threat tag team match along with the Prices for the NxGen All Elite Tag Team Championships. So my main event, Ethan Page successfully defeated Brody King in an I Quit match to retain the NxGen All-Star Championship, and backstage angle there for the other tag team champions in NxGen, Angelo and Ford, the Profits. And your main event, 96, got a 2 out of 3 falls. Zarya and Sol Ruka successfully retained their newly won NxGen Women's Tag Team Championships against the Bellas. That got 100. I am very surprised about that. And that can't be right, because that's exactly the same amount as what we got. Yeah, 9.89. Still a really good rating, just not as good as the others, unfortunately. But there you go. I'm not going to sit around here and complain. So yeah, a few new champions there, a few new championships, a few new champions, of course. So yeah, no, you know, we're approaching the end of week 2 now, and some other things will start becoming clearer soon. Okay, rounding off the video and the week, we had cracking match here. Kazuchika Okada defeating Bobby Lashley. There's a few crossover matches between the World Championships here on Rampage. Obviously, both titles will be defended in 6-man matches. There's a bit of a crossover with the matches here, so you'll see and hopefully appreciate that. Then we had a video reel just capping off what happened last week between John Morrison and The Miz. Of course, The Miz turning on Morrison after they lost the All-Star Tag Team Championships. Then a backstage promo from Morrison, watching it back, of course, not very nice. And following the performance last week, Joe Hendry and Damian Priest lost against Aleister Black and Dirty Dom. Backstage promo from the new All-Star Tag Team Champions, the Good Brothers. Bobby Roode then successfully defeated Hiroshi Takada in a one-on-one match. Adam Cole then defeated Karrion Kross, just completely random there, I know. And then, following their arrival last week, they attacked DIY. Then they defeat them. That is Elton Prince and Kit Wilson in their debut match on Rampage. Maurice then successfully defeated Nia Jax. An announcement that there will be a triple threat match for the Global Championship happening in the future. I have got it noted down when it's going to happen, but I'm not going to tell you yet because, well, yeah. Then Finn Balor successfully defeated Carmelo Hayes to retain the European Championship. Kalani Jordan and Roxanne had a confrontation. I literally had nothing else for them this week. Then we got a backstage promo from Penta and Rey Fenix. Cade Miller then defeated Trick Williams. Backstage promo featuring the 2 world champions, Darby Allin and Eddie Kingston. Pretty awesome stuff. Backstage promo from Jordan Grace. Don't really understand this because down here she's got a 91 and the angle only scored an 81. Don't really understand that. 2-on-2 match, ladies action now. Gail Kim and Molly Holly successfully defeated Tessa Blanchard and Sage Cassidy, and they also called out AJ Lee and Paige, so they will also be featuring in the Women's Tag Team Championship match, Close to Immortality. Awesome stuff. Fatal 4-way hardcore match now. Samoa Joe successfully retained. There he is, against Cesaro, Riker and Zayn. And then it's semi-main event time. Sylvester Mack defeating EC3. Main event, Toni Storm is your brand new Women's Fury champion after she defeated Tamina. Of course, nobody. Mina. And then backstage angle to cap off the show. The Miz attacking John Morrison. They will be having a match at some point, of course, as well. So, awesome stuff. Really good show. Really happy. Got 3rd place there. Another mystery here, but I will have a look at that off camera, not on camera. Silly me. But yeah, guys, certainly hope you enjoyed this video. A little bit of riff-raff going on, I know. I'm a little bit unclear myself on what we're doing with a few superstars. The roster's close to 250 and the main event is probably close to 50 across the whole brands. So I'm finding it a little bit stressful knowing what to do with everyone, if I'm honest. But I would say it's a good problem to have, but In reality, probably not. It's a weird one, I know. But yes, thank you very much for watching this video. I certainly hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure you drop a like if you did, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I will see you next time. Of course, thank you for watching.